So yeah, I'm doing the comic book haul in the garage. Don't worry, it's just a temporary thing. What's happening, webheads? Welcome back to Comic Book Corner 2.0. Of course, guys, I'm Mike Spider Slayer, getting ready to bring you Spider Slayer's Comic Book Haul, episode 586, the video series where I share with you everything that I pick up at my LCS, which is Comic Central, located in the city of Sanford. So if you guys are ever in the area, make sure you stop by. Tell Mike Spider Slayer sent you. You'll get a mysterious black bag with your comics inside. They got some great deals on some stuff, guys. You won't be disappointed. So here we go, mysterious black bag. That's right, guys, and you're probably wondering why are we doing the haul in the garage. Like I said, guys, this is a summer schedule. There's going to be all kinds of inconsistencies. I have maybe 20 minutes to film this video, and then I got to go right back on those tennis courts again. So I ran, got my books, came home, did a quick film, and I'll probably edit it tonight. But here we go, mysterious black bag, like I said. And inside are the comics. I feel like it was a lighter week this week, right? So here we go. Here is the stack of comic books. And I did get some oldies, guys. Definitely. So I got three books here. Two are much older, right? And so the first one I wound up getting is Giant Man Hulk Tales to Astonish. This is issue 61. I thought this cover looked awesome. Obviously, it's not the best shape in the world. I paid 30 bucks for this, but this is a awesome, really cool comic book to have. You don't come across these too often. I feel like this could use a nice little press and it'd probably come out a lot better, but it presents pretty well overall. But yeah, great looking comic here. So excited to get that one. And then I got Tales to Astonish issue 75. I thought this was a really good Hulk cover. I still felt like the yellow popped here, and yeah, it looked pretty cool. You know, you got Submariner there, down there. Like, he doesn't really make a good presence on the cover. Again, I just bought it for that cool Hulk cover on here with all the army guys fighting him. So really cool. Again, that is issue 75. I paid $15 for that. Then I was super excited because I got this Christmas X-Men issue. I don't think I have this book. But if I do, there's no way near the grade that I got this book. This book is $20, and it's a very high grade copy. I thought this was kind of cool as you get to see Kitty Pryde on there, and I guess that, I don't know what that creature is. I totally forgot. Like, I don't know. It's been ages since I probably read this issue. But yeah, really nice looking cover. Nice high grade copy there. So excited to have those three in the classic collection. Now we're going to dive into the new comic books. So the first one that I wound up getting here is Local Man. Very solid comic book. Just the way it sounds, it's a guy that was a hero on a team, and he goes back to his hometown, and he's basically trying to solve a murder mystery, and really cool stuff. What's cool about this is not only do you get one story in this comic, but you get two stories, and you get two covers as well. And it has to do with him being what's going on in his present, and then you get another story with what's going on in the past. That's a nice looking cover there. So really cool stuff in here. Let's check out the artwork. Here's some of the artwork you can expect from like the old story. And then if you go back to like the new story, you get obviously much more modern day artwork. So this is definitely a recommend in my eyes. Really great stuff there. Local Man issue, what did I say we were on? 4? Yeah, issue 4. And then we have Barbaric issue 4, which has been a pretty solid story. Hell to Pay. I feel like the first 2 volumes were better than this, as this is really featuring more about the supporting cast in this comic book. The artwork is very good though, and when it showcases Owen, who is the barbarian in this comic, this book really shines, and that's when it's the most fun. So if you're looking for something a little bit different, it's almost like an R-rated Thor character. I feel like Barbaric is the best, but volumes 1 and 2 were better than volumes 3. All right, so now we go into a book that was recommended by my shop manager, by John, and this is Catfight. This is from IDW. This is issue 1. We don't get to see too many like creator-owned books from IDW, and he said, Mike, try this one out. You're probably gonna like it, and this is something that definitely will need some promotion from other people to get people excited about it. So this is definitely like one of those books that are under the radar this week, so you might want to check this out and see what it's about. So that's Catfight. This is issue 1. All right, then we have from Marvel, we have Clobbering Time. This is issue 3. This time we get to see Ben Grimm as he's teaming up with Stephen Strange in here. Pretty nice artwork right from the start, as you get to see there. So that's cool. I like seeing that. Let's see. And the art, does the artwork? No, the artwork is the same. It is the same. I thought it was a little bit different, but it is the same. Oh, we got this guy still after him too from the last issue when he teamed up with Wolverine. So again, this is a book that you might not always have to buy because it has to deal with maybe characters that you want to read that's teaming up with Ben Grimm. So cool stuff here. Issue 3. All right, so now we're gonna go to X-23 Deadly Regenesis. This is issue number 3. Pretty solid story. It's maybe not the best, but it's in a time where we get to see Laura kind of struggling on who she actually is or who she wants to be in the future. Does she want to be like an assassin, a killer? Does she want to be an X-Men? Does she want to be part of the X-Force? And we get to see the person that keeps tabs on her. I totally forgot her name. Is the one that's trying to capture her once again and do like you know, have her do certain missions and stuff. So it's not a bad comic. It's pretty good. I don't think it's the best thing that I read. I think it tries to gear itself towards newer readers, and it tries to gear itself to the longtime readers. But you know, we'll see how it pans out here. So that's a pretty nice looking page right there. So that's X-23 Deadly Regenesis issue 3. All right, then we go on to another book that I'm highly anticipating. We got World Tree. This is issue 33. Really excited about this second issue. Got to be careful about what I show based off of what I, you know, saw in the last issue, read in the last issue. But that first issue was absolutely insane. How this guy's brother just went AWOL as he got possessed by the World Tree woman. I guess that woman there, and she wound up killing everybody. And then when his time was up, she wound up coming out of and just killing that guy. It was just so weird, man. This is by James Tynion IV. Just such a great comic. I can't wait to see how this whole thing develops and this mystery unfold. All right, going back to a little bit of Marvel here, we got Venom. This is issue 3, as it has the like shield cover. We got Silver Sable in the background. Venom is part of the Wild Pack, which I think is pretty cool. It's got great artwork, and I tell you what, this is the superior Venom book right now by far, as it's just a much simpler time for the character, and sometimes simpler is better. We don't always need someone to evolve past its, you know, what it's supposed to be created for, right? He doesn't need to be a king in black. He doesn't need to be the king of all the entire universe, you know? It's just like they've gone so far with the character. This is simple. He teams up with Silver Sable, and they gotta get this artifact. It's cool, man. I like it. All right. Then we have another indie book, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Saturday Morning Adventures continues. Great cover, man. This was on my top 10 comic book covers of the week. Looking forward to this. If you remember the Turtles back in the day, this is how you remember them, right? From that original TV series. Who is that? The Rat King, if I remember correctly. Like, look at that. Isn't that how the Turtles were back in the day? Yeah, man, absolutely. So definitely looking forward to that. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, issue 1. All right, guys, so with that being said, I just gotta give a quick shout out to the Facebook group members. Our first shout out of the day goes to Ricky, who said, just added another Funko Pop comic cover to my collection. This Wolverine is awesome. I had no idea that they made this. Obviously, it goes back to Jim Lee's X-Men. I'm definitely going to have to find this one. This one is absolutely cool. So thanks for sharing, Ricky. And then we have Joshua, who said, haven't been back in the hobby for a long time. Just got back in, looking through my original childhood comics, and I found this. Never thought much about it. That's absolutely insane. Here we got, what is it, the first appearance of Harley Quinn? I mean, is that just like, you know, a little book there? That is absolutely awesome. Congratulations. I think a cleaning and a pressing would do that book wonders, and you got an instant hit on your hands there, Joshua. And then we have Joseph, who said, after waiting so long, I finally got myself a Batman issue 171. It's restored. It's a 2.0, but I still think it presents beautifully, which it absolutely does. And then he's showing off his Batman action figures on top of it. So if you guys want to get shouted out on future hauls, just go on to Facebook, search for Comic Book Corner 2.0, Webheads Unite, and once you find the group, you can put in a request, answer a few questions, and then once I approve you, you will have instant access to this wonderful community where we show all the comics that we pick up. We discuss stories, we discuss our variant covers, CGC grades, you know, all kinds of different things, obviously within respectful means. And of course, guys, you never know when you could get shouted out on future hauls. All right, more Marvel. We got Spider-Man 2099 Dark Genesis. I thought it was Regenesis. Dark Genesis. This book for me is not that great. I feel like I'm reading the same issue over and over and over again. We do get like Punisher 2099. We're getting like Daredevil 2099. But the overall story, it's just pretty much the same. You got Carnage 2099 just wreaking havoc amongst the cities. And there's just this one continuous fight. I feel like the artwork is going a little bit downhill with each and every issue because this is a book that is like weekly. Now, I know they probably, you know, put this in the can and just said, all right, we're done with it. Let's just, you know, let it go. Not the best story, but it's okay, right? So there you have that. All right. And then we got this new Image book. I thought it looked kind of cool. I think this kid's got like amnesia, if I remember correctly. He's in like some foster home or whatnot. This is Starstorm. This is issue 1. I thought the cover looked cool. Reminded me of some kind of, you know, iconic superhero. Here's some of the artwork in here. And he's got to kind of remember like who he is. Artwork is, I don't know. I've seen better artwork just off of my first glance here. But this could be a fun story. I want to see him if he becomes a superhero. All right. Well, here's a villain. So if that gives you some detail on what like a creature can be like. Yeah, so this is pretty neat. So we'll see what happens here going forward. Is that a fold-out page? It's weird how the artwork is, man. So yeah, guys, let me know in the comments below. What do you think? Starstorm, are you going to pick this one up? This is a good one to talk about on Worthy Ones. And if you're curious about Worthy Ones, it's definitely a series that's continuing. It's just my summer schedule is all over the place, so we might get Worthy Ones during the weekend, during the summer. And then in the fall, it's going to return back in on Thursdays. All right, then we got the Rocketeer. Gorgeous cover here. Love this cover. I thought the first volume of this that recently came out was pretty cool. We'll see what this one has to offer. I think I read the first few issues, and then I think I accidentally fell off it, but I did like the story. But this cover, man, I love that cover right there. All right, and then we got, of course, Power Girl. Had to get it just for the cover. I could care less probably of the story. I'm not going to read this. I don't see myself reading this. It's just info dump. Like, this is what you saw in Action Comics. It just doesn't do it for me. She's like this telekinetic now, and it's just, that's not Power Girl to me. I don't know if she's going to stay that way. Maybe it's trying to add layers to the story. Should I read it? Let me know if you guys, like, it's for Worthy Ones, but it just seems too much. I know this is a good story. I'm definitely looking forward to seeing how this ends up. Punisher, the conclusion, the final issue. Look at that artwork, man. Whoever didn't give this a chance in the beginning, I'm sorry that you didn't, but you should read this. This is a great story, one of the best stories that Jason Aaron has written, in my opinion, in a very long time, okay? Then we have Edge of Spider-Verse. This is issue 2. I'm collecting the whole series just because you guys know, Spider-Man fan. I collect most Spider-Man stuff, but I'm highly anticipating that Edge of Spider-Verse issue 3. Check out the art in here. That looks cool. That's like that Spintress character. That's like a Disney character. Yeah, so that's what this one is focusing on here. All right, and then we have Carnage. This is issue 13. I think this is continuing the Reign of Carnage story, if I'm not mistaken, or is it this one not? I don't even know where we're at this point. Let me see. Yeah, Carnage reigns. So it continues that. Pretty cool story. I've enjoyed it. Right, there's Cletus Cassidy. He's like in this extremis Carnage armor, possessed by some symbiote dragon. Like, he's all over the place right now. But it's creepy. It's been fun. Miles Morales has been in the story as well. So if you like Carnage, you probably will like this book also. Avengers Beyond. This is issue 3. This has the Black Order in it, which is cool. And I think Greg Land's artwork works for this series. I think it's good. I think it's been a fun Avengers series. Here we got, what's that? Devil Dinosaur and Moon Girl in here. So I'm curious to see what she's doing in here. This looks like an action-packed issue. So looking forward to reading that one. And then we wind up getting Alien. This is issue 2. First issue was pretty cool as his family stuck on this planet as they were doing some digging, and they come across aliens, and now the alien's gonna get free and it's gonna eat everybody. That's what's gonna happen in this issue. I just feel it. But you care for this family. Ah, there we go. We got some alien stuff there. That's pretty cool. All right. And then you're probably wondering, all right, there it is. The Amazing Spider-Man issue 26, the spoiler variant. So it's actually black, but when you open it up, you wind up getting to see the person that is killed inside, which honestly, I wish they would have kept it that way. So there have been lots of hype for this comic. I wish it didn't get leaked, because you would open up that cover and you'd be like, what? Why did they do that? And you would have had all those conversations today instead of 2 weeks ago. And it almost makes this comic like not relevant. But the thing is you want to see how we get to that point, and does she die a hero's death, right? And then I wound up getting this variant right here of Amazing Spider-Man, and I'm not going to show anything that has to deal with the issue at all, because I want you guys to enjoy it. And then I wind up getting the main cover as well. So there you guys have it. There's the haul for the week. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. Want to know what you guys picked up? If you love the content, make sure you subscribe. And of course, I'm going to leave you more content right here to check out. And as always, guys, keep buying, keep collecting, but more importantly, always read your comics. Guys, happy new comic book day.